Now, let's jump into the video. Guys, as said in the video's introduction, the ace sword that belonged to Roger is lost. Its current location is completely unknown, possibly being in the possession of a former member of Roger's crew. If Zoro or even Luffy finds out about the existence of this sword and its great usefulness, it is likely that they will try to find it, as its possession could help them face very powerful enemies that the Straw Hats will have to face. The discovery of the legendary sword Ace, one of the 12 supreme grade Meito, could represent a major turning point for the world of One Piece, especially for Roronoa Zoro himself. The reputation of this sword, immortalized in the skilled hands of Pirate King Gol D Roger as one of the most powerful and durable weapons ever created, echoes through the ages of the Grand Line. For Zoro, a swordsman whose determination and willpower is insatiable, the possibility of wielding Ace would be more than just a personal achievement. It would be an honor, a responsibility, and an extraordinary challenge. Imagine the possibilities of Zoro, an already formidable swordsman, now equipped with a blade that was used during the glory days of the Pirate King, which has witnessed epic battles and which has remained immaculate after facing the most fearsome adversaries. He would not only have an exceptional weapon in his hands, but also a direct connection to the past with one of the most iconic pirates to ever sail the seas. Now the search for Ace becomes not just a quest to find a powerful weapon, but also a journey to unlock his true potential. Zoro would have to master not only the physical skills necessary to wield such a powerful sword, but also understand the history that this blade carries with it. He would have to internalize not only the techniques, but also the philosophy behind the sword, honoring his past while fighting for the future. His attempt to try and tame the Ace sword would be similar to what he had to go through to master Enma. Although these swords differ in many aspects, powerful swords have a soul in which they only accept being used by worthy swordsmen, which will mean that Zoro will have to prove himself powerful and worthy of using it. What makes Zoro's search for Ace even more captivating is the symbolic potential of this powerful sword. While Pirate King Gol D Roger represents freedom and the spirit of adventure that echoes across the seas, Zoro personifies perseverance, the pursuit of excellence, and the desire to become the greatest swordsman in the world. Finding and wielding the Ace sword would not only be a joining of forces between two different eras of piracy, but also a tribute to Roger's legacy and an affirmation of Zoro's ambition. Throughout his journey, Zoro has demonstrated an unwavering dedication to his goals, constantly seeking out more difficult challenges and more powerful enemies. He trains tirelessly to improve his skills, always looking to overcome his own limits. Obtaining the Ace sword, one of the most valuable treasures in the seas, would align perfectly with his path of continuous self-improvement. Furthermore, this quest could also solidify Zoro's place in history as one of the greatest swordsmen to ever live. The story of how he found and mastered the Ace sword would be told for generations to come, inspiring aspiring swordsmen to follow in his footsteps and believe in their own dreams. The possibility of Zoro using the Ace sword would be a very interesting thing to see. Zoro would obtain a new power, even greater than what he already possesses. This would cause him to obtain another extremely resistant sword so that he can use it against Mihawk in his final battle. Through the swords Enma and Ace, Zoro manages to obtain a new power capable of facing various difficulties, becoming even more famous and gaining respect from many swordsmen around the world.